Don't take it from us, take it from the man himself, Robert Downey Jr. In 2008, the Marvel legend turned to Elon Musk when he needed help getting into character for Tony Stark. Musk's enthusiastic embrace of technology for technology's sake and his desire to push the limits of what is possible makes him the closest thing to Iron Man we'll ever get. Of course, Stark deals in weapons technology, and Musk is all about automobiles and space travel. But they both have a passion for sustainable and renewable energy, and let's face it, they pretty much have the same sense of humor. So, could he make the Iron Man suits? Well, isn't that the billion-dollar question? But you'll have to stick around to the end to find that answer. In the meantime, we're going to look at everything the Tesla and SpaceX founder is up to and what makes him so much like the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Take that off. What are you?
Genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
Before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you're notified every time we upload a new video. To say that the billionaire tech entrepreneur is a busy man would be a gross understatement. Elon Musk is the head of several companies, each of which has some big plans for the future. For electric vehicles and renewable energy solutions, he has Tesla. To give mankind a shot at becoming an interplanetary species, he's got SpaceX. To transform transportation on Earth itself, he's working with the Boring Company, and he is also working with them to build tunnels and temporary habitats on Mars for the early settlers. For the conscientious development of artificial intelligence, he's funding and working with OpenAI. And if that wasn't enough for you, he is also working on augmenting the capability of the human brain with Neuralink. Let's start with Tesla, one of two companies taking up the majority of his time. According to Tesla's timeline, the refreshed Model S Plaid Plus with a new cockpit is due to arrive later this year. It will cost around $139,000 with 1,100 horsepower and go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. And what of the range? It will go an estimated 520 miles on a single charge, according to them. Electric cars are nowhere near what Tony Stark makes, but his dad did take a crack at making the hover car once. But this next Tesla vehicle is a little closer to what Stark Industries might offer. What's even bigger, both literally and figuratively, is the Combat Cybertruck going into production this year. The 6-seat electric pickup truck is armed with a 30x cold-rolled stainless steel body and can tow up to 14,000 pounds. The version meant for the military is essentially the next Humvee, and it comes with a roof-mounted machine gun and a deployable drone. Another design for the truck turns it into an armored tank for combat, complete with a 360-degree tank gun. Yep, this is more Stark's language. There are other versions of the Cybertruck, of course. The goal of Tesla developing the vehicle is to provide a sustainable energy substitute for the trucks currently in use. There will be 4 versions of the Cybertruck: Plaid Apocalypse, Next Humvee, Tank, and Quiet Scout. Now, Tesla is known to push the production timelines. While we hope the Cybertruck arrives this year, none of us here would be surprised if it didn't hit the roads in 2021, especially since Tesla is also working on the upcoming Gigafactory in Texas, the one that's supposed to build the Cybertrucks. They're pushing to complete at least a part of it by May 2021, so they can start on production. Though how well that will go, we aren't sure. But once complete, the Gigafactory will be Tesla's first plant built from the ground up in America. Their current factory in California used to be a General Motors and Toyota joint venture project. The Texas facility will also increase production capabilities. Currently, every single vehicle Tesla builds and sells in America comes out of California. Shifting some of the manufacturing burden to a new facility will take some of the pressure off. But that doesn't mean the pressure on Elon Musk gets any lighter. Just like Stark spends too much time with the machines in his lab, so does Musk. His other venture, SpaceX, has gained worldwide attention. It's the only private company capable of returning a spacecraft from lower Earth orbit, and last year, it became the only private company to place humans on the International Space Station. In the long term, Elon Musk wants to place 1 million people on Mars by 2050, build a freeway to the planet, and also create underground habitats for the first settlers on the Red Planet. As if that wasn't enough, he is also planning missions to Enceladus, a Saturnian moon, Europa, and a fuel depot on Pluto, among other things. But sticking to the Mars mission for now, an uncrewed Starship rocket is set to launch in 2024. Settling on Mars cannot happen without funding, and though Elon Musk may be the richest man in the world, paying out of pocket is not possible with a project of this size. So he's funding his mission with another project, Starlink. Starlink aims to bring high-speed online access to those in rural, hard-to-reach locations. The first 2 Starlink satellites, Tintin A and B, were launched into orbit in February 2018. By August of 2020, they had successfully deployed 600 satellites, 200 shy of creating a fully functional system. The company plans to provide near-global coverage by the end of 2021. Alongside this, Musk is working on a de-orbit plan, which outlines how SpaceX is going to deal with all of the space debris from deteriorating satellites. But if space travel isn't your jam and you just want to get to work, there may be an easier way coming soon. Again, thanks to Elon Musk. His Hyperloop project would cut down long journeys by transporting you at speeds of 700 miles per hour. Just to give you some context, the fastest roller coaster in the world, which is in Ferrari World, Abu Dhabi, travels at 149 miles per hour. You would travel in a low-pressure tube inside a pod-like capsule supported by air and powered by magnetic linear acceleration. That's just a lot of jargon to say you'll be hovering over the rails and going super fast. Now, Iron Man hasn't done much for public transport in New York, but the helicarriers, which can carry people to safety and transport cargo, might count. But if that isn't your cup of tea either, Musk has another way you can avoid rush hour. He has a project with the Boring Company to dig a tunnel underground so electric cars can skate by and beat traffic. The idea is to solve the problem of traffic by going 3D. Elevated highways and interchanges are disruptive to build and take up valuable space in a city where land is already scarce. Their tunneling networks will allow you to zoom past traffic above ground. That is, as long as you drive a Tesla or any other electric vehicle. You don't want to be stuck here driving a combustion engine car. This facility already exists under the Las Vegas Convention Center. It reduces a 45-minute walk to 2 minutes by placing passengers in Tesla vehicles that go 34 miles an hour. But of course, it won't stop there. The ambition is to have complex tunnel systems underneath entire cities. The LVCC loop could eventually be connected to a more extensive loop system under Las Vegas. So, it's pretty simple. Get an electric car, use the underground tunnel that helps you beat traffic. Pretty good incentive, right? Here's another one. Musk also heads Solar City Corporation, which develops and sells solar panels and solar roof tiles. They now rent out their solar panels to customers at a mere $50 a month as an incentive to boost residential solar deployments. But he doesn't want it to end there. Much like his fictional counterpart, Musk wants everybody to have clean energy that doesn't harm the environment. Enter the Powerwall, a home battery unit that will power your home and that can be controlled by your phone from anywhere. It stores energy, detects outages, and becomes the primary energy source when the grid is down. And of course, it reduces your carbon footprint. Not enough? Well, he's in the healthcare industry too. Neuralink, which Musk launched in 2016, aims to plant a computer chip in the human brain using a robot surgeon. It will connect the brain to the digital world, starting with your smartphone. Unlike Tony Stark, Elon Musk isn't going to need Jarvis or Friday to help once Neuralink is up and running, because the resulting computing power will allow humans to be competitive with developing AI. In the short term, his plans are to use the chip to solve all ailments and injuries relating to the brain, from depression and anxiety to dementia and paralysis. Sure, Iron Man managed to stop Ultron, but Musk plans to never give it the chance to rise in the first place. OpenAI's mission is to ensure that when artificial intelligence inevitably becomes smarter and stronger than the human race, that it benefits humanity and doesn't, eradicate us. So technically, yeah, if he wanted to, Musk could find a way to create the Iron Man suit. But will he? Probably not. He has enough on his plate. Besides, we don't have the technology to build an arc reactor or any such constant power source as powerful as Stark's. Even if we could, it certainly wouldn't sit in such a tiny disk. But Elon Musk doesn't require a suit anyway. He's already saving the world with his advancements in tech. But maybe he'll consider it as a retirement project? After all, Stark figured out time travel when he was in retirement. We'll just have to see. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and check out more like this on the Simply Tech channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.